So, so in this video, we'll discuss section 13.1, which deals with fault theory. And among the fault theory, the grounds of divorce, the first one is adultery. And regarding adultery, it is being defined as living in adultery or a single act of voluntary sexual intercourse. So, in that connection, we'll discuss a leading case, Bimalakhi versus Srimati Sarojini, and the year is 1991. And in that leading case, Karnataka High Court rejected a petition regarding adultery filed after 8 years on the commission of the act of adultery is not a ground for divorce due to lapse of 8 years of filing a petition on the ground of divorce. And in another leading case, that is Sanjukta Pradhan versus Lakshmi Narayan Pradhan, a case of 1991, and in which Odisha High Court expressed that moving with another person and returning with him from a lonely place on a motorcycle in the midnight is a sufficient ground of adultery for a petition or a decree for divorce. And in another leading case, that is Rajendra versus Srimati Sarda in 1993, the Madhya Pradesh High Court expressed that a single act of adultery by either spouse would be enough to obtain a decree of divorce. And the second ground in fault theory is cruelty. And cruelty, how it is defined as physical and mental cruelty, that is continuous ill treatment and cessation of marital intercourse or neglect and indifference towards each other, verbal abuse and insult of each other, continual use of abuse and insulting words towards each other, and refuse to speak or to bring shame and mental agony, or forcing association with improper persons, or false charge of immorality, or to drive women to commit suicide, or attempt to commit suicide, or to force the husband to do something, etc., are being defined as cruelty. So, in that connection, we would like to discuss certain leading cases like Sovarani versus Madhankar Reddy of 1988 of Supreme Court, and of M. M. Banerjee versus R. K. Mahato 1992, the judgment delivered by Patna High Court, and B. Bhagat versus Mrs. D. Bhagat 1994 by the Supreme Court. So also Ramesh Chandra versus Srimati Savitri 1995 by the Supreme Court. So the leading cases finally argued that courts to determine on the facts of each case, examining all the circumstances of matrimonial relations between the spouses before taking any decision over the very allegation of cruelty either of the spouse under section 13(1) and which falls under the fault theory. So our third ground of divorce under fault theory is desertion, and that desertion means intentional or permanent forsaking and abandonment of that other's consent and without reasonable cause. And there are two elements of desertion. One is phantom of separation, and the second one, animus diserendi, and the third one, absence of consent, and the fourth one, without reasonable cause. And if it is continued, so the phantom of separation or animus diserendi, which means the intention to bring cohabitation permanently to one end, and absence of consent and without reasonable cause in order to constitute desertion. Besides the above, the state of affairs must have continued for a period of 2 years, and the very burden of proof, it continued for a period of 2 years, and the very burden of proof is always on the petitioner who alleges of desertion as a ground of divorce under the fault theory. So, in connection to that, we would like to discuss certain leading cases like Sarath Kumar versus Nandini Agrawal 1990 by the Supreme Court, and Tirthram versus Srimati Prabhati Devi 1995 by the Supreme Court. So, our next ground of fault theory regarding divorce is conversion. So, conversion exactly means a person, either of the spouse, ceases to be a Hindu by change of religion, but it does not ipso facto dissolve the marriage. Only a decree of divorce is required, and in that connection, a leading case that we could discuss, that is Chandrasekhar versus Kuldan Bhelis, and it is a case of 1963, and the judgment delivered by the Supreme Court. So, our fourth ground is unsoundness of mind, and that unsoundness of mind, it includes an incurable unsoundness of mind or continuous or intermittent mental disorder, mental illness, or arrested or incomplete development of mind, psychopathic disorder, a persistent disorder or disability of mind, subnormality of intelligence, schizophrenia, which are incurable, even like epilepsy. So, in that connection, there are two leading cases. One is Ram Narayan Gupta versus Srimati Rameshwari, and the case was of 1988, and it was delivered by the Supreme Court. So also in the case of Srimati Alka versus Avinash, and it was a case of 1991 of the judgment delivered by Madhya Pradesh High Court. And our next ground is leprosy. And leprosy, as it is being defined as serious, incurable, and virulent form, and which is extremely poisonous, and that was decided in the leading case, Surajya Lakshmi versus Dr. G. Padma Rao, and it was a case of 1974 decided by the Supreme Court. So, our seventh ground, that is venereal diseases, and regarding that, it defined that venereal disease is in a communicable form like syphilis, gonorrhea, AIDS, and STD in any form. So these all diseases, they fall under venereal diseases. And besides that, there are two other grounds of divorce under fault theory, which falls under section 13.1, or renunciation of the world and presumption of death. And these two conditions of fault theory and the breakdown theory of divorce we would like to discuss in our next video.